This video applies whether you identify as Christian, Muslim, atheist, or anything else. But specifically, if you are Christian, and since we seem to struggle with this in the church realm, share it with your church leaders and your friends. But first, if you haven't already done so, please go watch episode 1, the video where I discuss all of my disclaimers regarding this series on racial reconciliation. Seriously, guys. Go watch it so you understand the heart of where I am coming from. On to today's topic. As a designer, I am fascinated by image, but not just image. I'm fascinated even more by perception. The image is what is there physically in front of us. It's objective. The perception is the effect that the image has on us individually. It's subjective. It's what we think and feel about something. In graphic design, I learned about the objective physical traits of the image produced. Objective characteristics such as color, the dimensions, textures, and the effects of lighting and location. In advertising, I learned about the perceptions created by the image produced. I learned how to use words. These are subjective, as in, how do I combine the image with the words to create the desired effect with a particular audience? Is it happiness, sadness, a sense of pride, or accomplishment? In order to be successful, I must understand where the viewer is coming from. Understanding image and perception is paramount to communicating properly. We must recognize that the objective image and the subjective perception are both present. Let's have some fun with image and perception. I made up a little interior design exercise for you. Now don't get nervous. There are no right or wrong answers. Go ahead and pause the video if you need time to answer each question. And I'm a little curious, so put your responses in the comments section below. Question number 1. Look at these pictures and tell me how these shower rooms make you feel. I know showers are a strange topic, but bear with me. Tell me which shower would help you start your day off right. Would you want a feeling of calm, drama, or excitement? Did any of these showers give you a feeling of boredom or even anxiety? Question number 2. What do you think about these bathrooms? As in, would you pick any of these for your own home? Go ahead and guess what kind of person would choose this for their home. Question number 3. What do you actually see in these pictures? The point of this exercise is really simple. One of the most common phrases I encounter as a woman of color in regards to race is this statement: well, I just don't see color. But there are 2 reasons why we might hear this as a negative statement. And no matter what your answers were, you just admitted to me that number 1, you do actually see color, obviously. And number 2, you assigned a personal, subjective opinion to the rooms based on the objective physical characteristics of that room. Your opinions were based on your preferences, associations, and experiences with color. And here is a bonus, number 3. Even if you are genuinely, physically colorblind, you can still tell the difference between light and dark, or black and white. Because black and white aren't actually colors. They are tints, which is white, or a shade, which is black, that is added to a hue, which is the pure pigment color. You see, God gave color a purpose. It has meaning to us. God even made the same plant have different colors. Let's use roses for example. We even go so far as giving different color roses different meanings. Color differentiation is one of the first things we were taught even before we were school aged. What color is the sun supposed to be? How about the grass? And for us adults, why is red tile more acceptable in the American kitchen than in the bathroom? Although I see it quite often in European homes. So, back to the pictures of the loo. I chose showers because it was the simplest way to make the point. All of the bathrooms actually have the same tile, with the same white grout, laid out in the same pattern. So let me ask you another question. Does the color of the tile change the efficacy of the soap you use? As in, can you get cleaner in the red bathroom than you can in the blue or the gray one? No, of course not. But I'll bet that most of us, given the choice, wouldn't dare put that much red tile in our bathrooms. Not just because of our personal taste, but because of the fact that resale would be difficult based solely on the color choice. We see color and it has meaning for us, and it can literally affect the resale value and comfort levels of your home.
Let's look at color blindness under the microscope.
So back to this "I don't see color" statement. Many of you who use this are probably trying to communicate goodwill, but what is our perspective of this statement? Since we all have established that it makes no logical sense whatsoever, we are left to wonder what that actually means to you personally. And in my experience, it could mean several different things that can range from genuine love to fear to ignorance to straight up bigotry. That's a pretty wide range. Here are some examples of what people have actually said to me when explaining what they meant. And I'll tell you how it might sound to a person of color. Possibility number 1. I love you and I'm pretty comfortable talking about race. I just still use this phrase as a way to put you at ease. Okay, thanks. Possibility number 2. I don't know what to say. I really want to be your friend, so I'm saying this because I'm afraid I'll say the wrong thing. Trust me, we understand your discomfort and it's okay. Number 3. What happened racially in the United States makes me angry, sad, and embarrassed about our history. By the way, isn't the weather lovely today? The old uncomfortable diversion. We'd love to talk about something else too, but we all know avoidance doesn't fix anything. Possibility number 4. I don't see color because it just wasn't part of my world. I didn't really know many people of color. This just doesn't apply to me, but I'm sorry for your troubles. Possibility number 5. Why are you so insecure about your differences? You just haven't really trusted Jesus with it. You need to embrace forgiveness and who you are in Christ. Forgiveness? That's for another video. Possibility number 6. I believe you're playing the race card to your convenience. I don't believe this is really an issue. I don't even need to comment on that one. Possibility number 7. Come on, slavery ended in the 1800s. Why are we still talking about this at all? Do you think you were the only race that was enslaved? My family may have been racist, but they weren't poor, so it wasn't us. It couldn't have been us. Wait, did you just say that your family's poverty kept them from slavery, but obviously it didn't keep them from bigotry or ignorance, so I'm not feeling too good about this one. Possibility number 8. I shouldn't have to pay for the sins of my fathers. Do I have to hear your story so I can feel guilty about something that happened in the past that I didn't do? We'll have to biblically hash this one out in another video. The truth is, we might get any combination of these answers. So, my dear Christian brothers and sisters, especially if you are coming from the evangelical white church corner, the odds are not in your favor historically or even currently for us to know you have goodwill towards us. We could give you the benefit of the doubt, but it would take further investigation, and most people won't think to explain it further unless they see this puzzled look. Or unless we ask them to, which might make us in the minority more uncomfortable than we were to begin with. Even if you say the right words, we have also heard the right words in a patronizing manner. To say you don't see color is just an insufficient way to communicate. We need to understand that this color blindness that we see in churches and in our communities, it's one of the biggest fallacies of the anti-racism movement. It's an avoidance tactic. And yet, I've heard people of all shades and ethnicities using this phrase. In the next video, I will discuss the ranges of what we as people of color might mean when we say we don't see color. Same words, different translations. Because remember, we are just as varied in our beliefs and experiences as you are. There is no one size fits all. We collectively need to gain the wisdom to navigate these swampy, crocodile and alligator infested waters. If you want to know more of the actual psychology involved in the racial colorblindness studies, because there actually are some, watch this TEDx by Ohio State professor and social psychologist Philip Mazzacco. I think I said his name right. Sorry if I didn't. I'll leave a link to his video in the description box below. Remember, this series is meant to be neutral ground for the sake of education and reconciliation within the church body. Let me know what your thoughts about or experiences have been, no matter your skin color. If you have any questions or comments regarding race and the church, please leave them below. Hateful speech will be deleted. If you found value in this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a new video drops. Thanks for watching. This was Harness Thought.